Chiefs, they lost. Bucks came in here game 1. They lost. Chargers came back. They lost. It's got to change. It's got to change. As much as I defend the Falcons, I have to be fair in criticizing them as well. But Sunday night, we'll be watching. You got Trufant that's out there. He didn't play in the Super Bowl. I know he's going to be trying to make a statement, He's going to probably be locked up against, Chris Hogan or Brandon Cooks. So that's going to be something to watch. Deion Jones is back. You got an addition in Dontari Poe. Unfortunately, Doug's cousin, Derek Rivers, is not playing. That would have been another, piece to add in there. But unfortunately, he got injured. So, Sunday night, I'm just saying, I need the Falcons to win this. I need them to blow the doors off the Patriots. I think that would set the precedent for the rest of the year. But I'm telling you, I'll tell you this right now. And Clay said, I'd rather the Falcons have these problems now than later in the season. But I'll tell you this right now, Clay. And I'll tell Sluggo, Mac Farrell, and everyone else that's in here in this room, in this chat room. If the Falcons go out there and they do that mess again Sunday night, when I come on here Wednesday, the authorities will be looking for me. I'm just telling you that. They better not. That's all I'm saying. They better not. They do. Gronk is playing. So, that's another avenue that the Falcons did not have to deal with in February. Gronk was not playing. Or was it? Yeah, no, Gronk wasn't playing. He didn't play in the Super Bowl. Mocha said, damn, the Falcons lost to Jay Cutler. Hey, Lopan, come here for a second. Get Lopan, can you come here for a second?
Indeed.
Yeah, I want you to read what Mocha just put in the chat room here, sir. She says, damn, the Falcons lost to Jay Cutler. Mocha, I told you, don't test me. I want you to put her on restriction. Put her on restriction, Lopan. She don't get nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm talking about. Nothing. Right? So, Lopan, nothing. She's done, right? She's done.
Indeed.
Okay. So, Mocha, I told you, don't test me, man. I'm telling you. You're on restriction. Now, I'm going to get off this before I lose my mind, in here. So, let's move on. And actually, let's just take another break. And then we'll come back and I'll finish up the show. Because right now, Mocha got me hot. And then the Falcons and stuff that they be doing got me hot. And I may just, you know what? I'm going to get off so I just don't get fined. Let's take a break and we'll come back in a little bit. In about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. All right.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Vince Wright, the sports governor from the great state of Minnesota. Join the rest of us sports zombies on 2 Live Stews Radio. That's right, the boys are back. Doug, Ryan, and the rest of us, including me, the sports gov of Minnesota, Vince Wright, also known to the ladies as the Big Smooth. Keep it tuned here. That's right, 2 Live Stews Radio.
All music artists, lend me your ear. Looking for that hot beat to make your next hit? Go to farrelljaromusic.com. Tired of paying for overpriced studio time for mediocre beats? Go to farrelljaromusic.com. farrelljaromusic.com offers industry quality hip-hop, trap, R&B, and pop beats that will take your creativity to the next level. We know it's hard to find dope beats out there, so don't waste any more time searching YouTube or whack beat-selling websites. Go to farrelljaromusic.com today to cop the beat for your next hit. Mixing and mastering services available too. Once again, go to farrelljaromusic.com. That's FARROJARRO music.com for the hottest beats in the game.
This is number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern on a Recap Monday doing his recap show. We're going to talk about sports, entertainment. We're going to have call interviews, on the spot calls. This is just a show that will bring nothing but passion and joy and understanding to all the listeners on the Two Live Stews radio platform. The number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern.
This is Key C from the
Kicking It With Key C show.
on the newly rebranded Two Live Stews Radio Network. We will continue to bring you the hottest, most interesting guests and commentary in the areas of social, politics, culture, music, and more. Continue to tune in.
X gon' give it to you.
Yo, what's good? This is Trey Frazier. This is the Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in to us every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to
It's the Wait a Minute Show.
with your man Jelani JB Bodie and my co-host who just put Mocha Bella on restriction, Lopan. And we are back from the break, and before I go into my next topic, I want to make sure that folks know you listen to the Two Live Stews Radio Network, but also on Saturdays as well. This show is on Wednesday night at 9 p.m., but I got another show that I do on Saturdays as well, so you can go to thewaitaminuteshow.com and also listen to those. So please follow that show as well. All you got to do, go to the website, thewaitaminuteshow.com, click on episodes, and then it shows you all previous episodes, but anything that's live, because it's always Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can listen to me then as well. And we can chop it up like we doing tonight on the Two Live Stews Radio Network. So I'm glad we finished the last topic before this brother came in here. But Grego, Patriots fan extraordinaire, is in the building. And he came in with the fake Chief Rocker talking about Splat. Look who stepped in the chat. Grego, I'm going to go ahead right now. We wasn't even going to do this tonight, but because you came in with that Splat, guess who stepped in the chat, I'm going to go ahead. You're not even getting nominated. We're just going to go ahead and give it to you right now.
See? Another loser.
Don't you ever step in this chat with one of those whack lines again. You, my friend, is getting the Big L award, and we wasn't even giving out a Big L award, but because you stepped in here, we're going to double you up. We're going to double down on the Big L award for Grego.
See? Another loser.
And I'm going to tell Chief Rocker, you over there biting his lines and everything. Now, let's move on. Appreciate you, Grego, for stepping in here. That's my man. But, we got an announcement, and I'm very happy about this, and I'm wanting to attend this event, but the NFL draft has been assigned to the next city, so we were in Chicago. Well, first it was always in New York, and then people was like, man, you know what, you should take this somewhere else, because New York, let's just be real, it's expensive to be in there, and then people be showing up. Let's do something for the fans, and they did. They went to Chicago the first year, and then last year they went to Philadelphia, and this year it has been announced that they are going to be hosting the NFL draft at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas. So the Cowboys Nation will have the NFL draft in their city. I think this is awesome. I think it's great. Jerry Jones, the one thing that he does, he puts on the show and he shows out. He did a good job, for the most part, except for with the seats, for the Super Bowl, the extra seats, I should say, that whole fiasco. But he will put on the show. And actually, I think the draft is actually supposed to be going on inside the stadium. So that'll be awesome. There's so many other things to do around there. You got the Arlington area as well, in addition to Dallas. Dallas fans will be out there in droves and everything. And the biggest thing is, it is kind of like Chicago. It was very centralized, so it's not like you're flying clear across country. So all the people that's on the West can come to Dallas, all the people that's in the East. If you're in the North, definitely here in the South in the ATL, that you can go to Dallas. So it's going to be a great event. And I'm going to tell you this right now. There's going to be some folks. Hopefully there are no draft picks that will be involved in this, but there will be a plethora. When I say a plethora, there will be a plethora of employees frequenting the Gentlemen's Club in Dallas, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's going to be Players Club Part 2 going on in Dallas. So, right now, if you're a draft pick, thinking about coming out, if you're a guy that's thinking about coming out in the draft, and then you come out in the draft, don't you go down to none of those Gentlemen's Club. Don't you go there at all, because you are just setting yourself up to watch your draft stock go just drop. So Grego said he loved Arlington, and I hear Arlington is great. Grego, I have some folks out there, and I keep saying I'm gonna get out there. So this might be my excuse to hit that Arlington area to go to the draft. But I think this is a great move by the NFL. They've done, an awesome job with this, with moving around to different cities. If they can keep it centralized, even if the next one, even though it's the rival and everything, I think New Orleans would be great, for this event. Atlanta would be great. You probably could take it to, I'm trying to think, somewhere that, still centralized that people would go. More for the history than anything. You probably could pass this off in Green Bay, as well. But there's a lot of, there's a lot of cities or a few cities, I think, that you could put this in and just revolve it around and people will go to, and it's going to be an excellent event. So Dallas is the hosting area for the 2018 NFL Draft. And back in the chat, people are chiming in on this, and Mocha Bella has said, she said, Jelani, the Newtsy is undefeated. So she is referring to, I guess, Lopan's restriction, but Lopan is a strong brother. I believe in you, Lopan. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We are good. Sluggo said everything is big in Texas, allegedly. Everything I keep hearing is big in Texas too. So they gotta go big or go home, Sluggo. And then kicking it with Kesey said, me and Lopan have the VIP, on lock, and Clay said Grego is trying to get access to the Falcons practice so he can give them the plans to Brady and Bill. I believe it, Clay. I seriously believe it. So somebody need to check the mileage on Grego's car, find out where he's going, because if it's over 50 miles, yeah, he's up to something shady. You gotta check on him, lock him down. We can't, Grego can't be trusted this weekend, Grego said also 334, I have even more confidence that the Falcons will do what Falcons do. Now that's just not right, Grego. Just not right. But we'll probably be organizing, I think we need to organize maybe an X squad, road trip or something to this, event. But Dallas is the hosting city and it's going to be awesome. I think it will be a great turnout and they will have a lot of events, going on in the city of Dallas and Arlington. And it's another spot, I think Fort Walton or something like that. That's around there in that area as well. So I will be looking forward to that. I'll keep that on my radar. Hopefully I can make it. Maybe we can do a show, on the road from there. Also, I want to send a shout out. We were talking about Saquon Barkley earlier, but I also want to send, a shout out and a big ups to a brother for the Philadelphia Eagles. Chris Long used to play for the New England Patriots last year and also was known, when they were in St. Louis playing for the Rams, that they're out in LA now, but playing for the St. Louis Rams. This dude has donated the rest of his salary from here on out because they get paid for 16 weeks. So from here on out, his salary is getting donated to education. So I just want people to understand when you talk about, these athletes, and they're saying that, they're spoiled rotten and all this stuff. This